He's going to speak to us on the PEP vision.
Thank you, Janice. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Couva. Good evening. Guys, don't be shy. Don't be shy. As a big mouth, yes, I'm a big mouth. But you know what? I'm here for a reason. And I'm just like any one of you all, which are citizens. And I'm concerned. I am truly, truly concerned of the state of this nation. Trinidad and Tobago. We have a middle class that is almost non-existent. And that's our reality. That is our reality. And why is that? Our middle class is running away to go to first world countries. Why is that? That's because their systems work. The laws, people have rights. You know, we're in a country where police are getting away with whatever they want to do. We don't have much of a court system. The political system is basically doing whatever they personally want to do. I mean, it's just a sad state of affair. You've heard everyone speak just now. You've heard the speakers that has spoken before. And my question to you is, everything that they said or anything that they said makes sense to you? Yes or no? Yes? And that's the point. Mr. Alexander was fortunate enough to be frustrated enough to be pushed towards to create or help create a new political vehicle for the population to move forward. There's no segregation here. There's no religious borderlines. There's nothing. There's nothing. Everybody under one flag. That's what we're striving for. You know, me myself personally live outside abroad as a second-class citizen in another man's land. I'm forced to come back home to be a first-class citizen in my land. And you know what? Let me tell you this. We are fortunate to have a nation that first world countries strive for the level of resources we have. We have 1.3 million people. That's nobody at all. You talk about Manhattan. It's a little area in New York City that is clocking almost 8 million people in that area. And they are working very efficient. Things are being done correctly. I mean, we go buy a ticket from Caribbean Airlines to say, hey, we're going up foreign. And we're glad, we like it ourselves. But at the end of the day, we still have to come back home and deal with what it is we're dealing with here. And in reality, we should not have reason to do this. Because we have rights. We came to this country, our ancestors, in whatever position they came in, whether it be laborers, as they say, or slaves. But in my mind, yes, they want to say laborers, but you know what? When they came to Trinidad and see the work that they had to do, was the same work the slaves was doing at the end of the day. And this went on for a very long time, and we are fortunate as the grandchildren, great-grandchildren of our ancestors coming to this land. No, we have no reason to talk about India or Africa. We have all the reason in the world to talk about Trinidad and Tobago, because that is where our navel string is buried. That is where we are from as a people, and we have enough resources for none of us, not one citizen, to be left behind, not to have a level of betterment, not to have a betterment greater than what these first world countries are boasting, and all the laws and all the rights and everything else that they have and they are enjoying as citizens of those lands. We can enjoy that right here, and we can enjoy it 10 times greater than anywhere else in this world, because we can be very much self-sufficient. There's no reason for us to have an exorbitant budget such as $6 billion. What are we doing for $6 billion on an annual basis? Can anybody here tell me, anybody who in the house listening, anybody from across the road, is there anybody could tell me if you can justify $60 billion being spent on an annual basis in this country that only have 1.3 million people? How is it that we have to go to the health center or the hospital and have to sit down in the emergency room? There's a reason why it's called emergency. It's there because a real emergency needs to be tended with immediately. Not sitting in an emergency hallway for hours on end, waiting for medication, waiting for a nurse, waiting for a doctor, waiting to be seen, and hoping for the best. No, we as a nation is better than this, and there's no reason under the sun we should stand in any way, form, or fashion where racism is concerned. None under the sun. Because show me who is Moses here to part any ocean if a tsunami coming. Nobody. The same black man had to turn to the Indian and ask for help. The same Indian had to turn to the Syrian and ask for help. The same Chinese had to turn to the white man and ask for the same help. When we all see the tsunami coming, we can bring security to ourselves. We, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, has to come together. We cannot in any way, form, or fashion continue down the road that we are going. It is over 55 plus years we have had this blessed land and simply squandering everything, squandering it. Let me tell you something. The PEP is fortunate enough to have several foreign think tanks of Trinidadians that let me tell you, they want to come back home, and they want to come back home to a better nation, because at the end of the day, they left Trinidad to look for betterment, and we can give them that right here. Think tanks are abroad, and we are doing the numbers. Let everybody be known and understand. It is not $60 billion to run Trinidad and Tobago on an annual basis. It's not. There's a level of hemorrhaging happening within our economy where the citizens are the one suffering. Show me anybody here who could go to the bank right now and get $5,000 US as a business person, or you're planning to travel with your family. What it is you plan to buy with $100 US in your pocket from any bank to say you go to Disney World to take a little daughter or son with your wife? How is that possible? How are you going to do that? And they're insistent on using a credit card. Oh, don't worry, you can't get cash, but we will convert it into your credit card. But yet they're still putting a cap limit on the amount you can spend. But Massimoto's could bring in hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars worth on an annual basis of product into this country. But yet you and I, salt. You might as well make sure where the mango. Is mango season yet? $20 for 2 mango. You hear that? Even that and although it makes sense. Where agriculture security, food security is the #1 priority that we should be striving for as a nation. Because guess what, people? In the event of a world war, the North Koreans decide to play the fool with America, and they decide to see who's sick bigger than who. The point of the matter is shipping stop, air traffic control stop, and we have to deal with what we have on the ground here. We're importing almost 70%, if not more, of our consumable items that we eat. So are we going to start eating ourselves, or are we going to start looking at like Venezuela and I mean, dog ain't going to be safe, cat ain't going to be safe, rat ain't going to be safe? I mean, that's where we need to go to decide to stand up as a people and say enough is enough. Now we're going to try to see how well we can fix things. Venezuela, our neighbor, who's just a few miles away, is a perfect example to see the road we are presently on. Trinidad and Tobago, this is real. This is not propaganda. This is not BS. None of us here is getting paid. None of us here is trying to be in corruption. I personally am a businessman. I work for myself, and what I am striving for and why I am here is because I want to ensure that the people have spending power so my business can thrive. That is what I want. So I don't want to try to say, because all the sycophants and all the UNCites and PNMites and the people who want to start the propaganda where the PEP is concerned, the first thing they want to say, yeah, is a new bunch of them that want to come and rob the treasury. We have no interest in the goddamn treasury because we know for a fact they don't have money. That is the point. And we want to create a proper fund for our people, our citizens. 55 years, you know where we're supposed to be right now? We're supposed to be in a place where we have a hedge fund of sorts. We as a born Trinidadian, I mean, while we were in position, we had two booms, we just threw money away. Listen, from day one to present, we have equated the figures that this country has spent, every administration, which counting as 11 to present day, it's $3 trillion that Trinidad and Tobago have spent since the Queen walked off of this shore. We are supposed to have men on the moon. We are supposed to have satellites in space. We are supposed to be looking towards going to Jupiter with that kind of money being spent. But yet we have problems in many constituencies. People can't get 24-hour pipe-borne water. We can't get proper health care. We have crime that is going totally out of control because it's not even on the streets now, you know, it's coming into the schools. How many of us have children going to schools? Whether it be prestige or not, the point of the matter, we're all at risk. Because we're all being affected. We cannot be blind to this anymore. We cannot want to be the person who segregates the other man. No. There was a time Trinidad and Tobagonians could not have rice and call out to the neighbor, "Betty, I need some rice, girl." And she sent you 2 cups that could feed you most likely for 2 days. Might send you 2 potato and maybe even a piece of fish. But that is how it was back then. It had a time youths couldn't pass an elder in the street without acknowledging them and saying good evening or good morning or good afternoon. When I came back from New York, I saw this young chap right in San Juan. He and another one fighting, and I tried to break them up because at the end of the day, I mean, I want to go and see 2 youth men fighting and busting taking place. When I tried to part these 2 youths, they started cussing me. And I'm wondering, but what is going on here? We're talking about 11, 12-year-olds, you know. I can't wrap my head around that because I didn't grow up in that Trinidad. The Trinidad I grew up in, you had to have respect. There was accountability. You had to take a level of responsibility. Everyone had to do this. And that was the community that we had. So the point of the matter is that we are trying for betterment. It's not no joke. And you know what? If you have a question mark in your mind in wondering whether we will go on the wrong path, be a part of this party. Come, implement yourself, and be the watch over everything being done in your court, for you, for your family. Because this vehicle is here not for us. It's here for you, Trinidad and Tobago. It's yours. This mechanism will give you the level of accountability, the level of transparency that is needed for this population. None of them, 41, in Parliament, just get up one morning and find themselves there. It's the people that have them there. And that is where your power lies. Don't be fooled about no 1%ers. They have no power without you. Nobody in Parliament have power without the people. So the power is yours, you know. So don't let them fool you and make you feel like if them is king and queen. Because they are servants of the people. And they are accountable to you. I don't want to take up too much time. I don't know how you're feeling, Phil. Yeah? Well, again, Trinidad, I just want to let you know. What's that? Good on before 1-1. But again, also, yes, Trinidad and Tobago, Couva. There's a new show on social media called The 411. This is powered and assisted by the PP. But really and truly, this program, it has some fun to it, but we only insert the fun because everything is so hurtful. We're in real pain right now as a nation. We really have a lot of pain dealing with. But this show really is to highlight what's happening in every constituency, because we are going to every constituency. We are going to the ground and talk to the people, see what the problems are, whether it's in medical institution, whether it's the police station, whether it's the schools, whether it's the works of the constituency, such as roads and water and so on. My point is that we're going to highlight everything, and we're going to continuously highlighting everything. And we want to see how long is it going to take for you, the people who have the power, to get up and say, hey, enough is enough. That is what we want. That is what we want to do. That's what we're trying to invoke. Listen, Philip don't need to be here. None of us need, I don't need to be here. I don't need to look for no work. I'm not here for no work. Philip ain't here for no work. I hear him say that before. And I can distribute my cards to each and every one of you. Shameless plug, shameless plug. I'm just kidding. But to show you, I won't give you my card. Because at the end of the day, it's not about plugging myself. It's about showing you I'm a regular man like you. I am not no royalty. Miss Alexander is not no royalty. Miss Paul is not no royalty. Miss Creaky is no royalty. We as a people, as a nation, that is where the royalty lies. Because we can be the prime example for every other nation on this planet. Because we are fortunate to have every creed, every race, every religion living on this piece of real estate in harmony. Nobody at war. And the only war being insinuated right now is through the political framework of this country for 55 plus years. So Trinidad, again, we are not getting paid for this. I could be with my family tonight. A lot of you could be with your family tonight. And you are here because you see a reason to be here. You see real hope. You see real change. And you're here to see for fact if this is actually tangible, if it's something I can touch, taste, feel, see and know for fact. And what I am saying is that it is real. Because we are regular people and we want exactly what you want. We are tired with the madness going on inside that parliament. And at the end of the day, we, the people, are the ones that put these people there. And they are accountable to us. And that's the end of the story. So we need to ensure that the mechanisms are put in place and the systems are there, working efficiently enough for that to be a reality for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Anthony.